treble and make it double. Hello and welcome to London Players Guild. My name is Peter, I'm the Guild Master, and today we have something new. So our channel is mostly Dragon Ball and Digimon, apparently. Today we are going to be doing Magic the Gathering. We got ourselves a box of Double Masters and I'm going to crack it because I absolutely love cracking it. We have another one coming, and that one we're actually going to draft with some of our Magic players. So, yeah. Yeah, I still look weird for people who've seen our Dragon Ball opening video. Still setup is all over the place. I still haven't unpacked from my moves, so yeah. Let's get into this, and this time I'm going to bring a dangerous tool on the stream just to open this a bit easier, because Wizards actually protects their product a bit. Well, it makes it harder to get into the product, but it's also tamper proof because of that, so it's easier to spot if someone tampered with your product. And a showcase box. Let me see if I can do this. Can I do this? That's a piece of cardboard. Does that even go anywhere in there? It's supposed to, right? Also, why is this pack loose? I had a loose pack in there. And I'm not talking about the box topper. Ah, there we go. Finally. Sorry, apparently I'm bad at this. I haven't opened the Magic box in ages. I think the last one I opened was in Ravnica. Well, the most recent, I think Allegiance, just before. So yes, Double Masters, a brand new master set after they discontinued master sets a year, or just, I want to say 2 years ago. I might be wrong. They brought it back. So box toppers, which are extended art cards, can be commons, uncommons, rares or mythics, so essentially any card. There's 2 of them in here. I'm going to do that at the very end. And then we have normal packs. So 15 card booster packs, but you have always 2 rares and always 2 foils, or 2 rares and mythic. Sorry, a rare and a mythic, or I think you can have 2 mythics in this one. I know in VIP you can't. And yeah, I'm just going to crack this, see what I get. And yeah, I haven't seen Magic cards, like newer Magic cards, in ages, and I know one of my favorite decks is reprinted in here almost in entirety, which is Tron. Yeah, don't ask me, I like Tron. So we have some basic filler commons. I actually don't know majority of those cards. I've seen draw a card on the uncommon and I really liked it. So we have, I'm going to bring it a bit closer this way. Etersworn Canonist. Each player who has cast a non-artifact spell this turn can't cast additional non-artifact spells. Huh. So it stops people from casting something that's not artifacts, which is, I guess, alright. Voice of Resurgence, I remember this one. I've seen someone playing this. So whenever an opponent casts a spell during your turn, or when Voice of Resurgence dies, so it's an anti-control card. I knew there was something like that. We have foil uncommon, and another foil uncommon, and a token. Actually, it would help if I knew more of those cards, but I mostly know only like very expensive cards. I'm probably not going to be talking a lot about what I get here. So we have, I'm going to bring it a bit closer. Let me see actually if I can do here. Oops, that's a bit high. Let's go here. Yeah, it doesn't want to catch the focus on this. Not a very good camera, as you can tell. Also, I'm not very good with it. Oh, actually, I have a zoom here. Oh, that's why it didn't work. Because I was doing the wrong camera. There we go. Let me see if I can get the focus on this to work. Oh, there we go. So that looks nicer now. So I can go comments like this. Again, majority of those cards, I know the set is mostly again around non-art, artifact card. Oh, I remember Disciple of the Vault. I used to play Affinity ages ago. Got it from my cousin. I know the set is mostly about artifacts and colorless cards, so yeah. So, and then we go into rares. Savage Born Hydra, just double strike. It's a Gruul card, enters the battlefield with X counters, obviously. And it has, 1 and the Gruul mana, put the +1/+1 counter on it, activate this ability only any. Oh, so it's on sorcery you can pay 2 mana to get a counter. It's just a big body, no trample, nothing like that. Doesn't seem very good. And Bosch Iron Golem. Trample, sacrifice an artifact. Bosch deals damage. So you can pay 4 mana though. Sacrifice an artifact. And you burn someone for the CMC. Or something. And then we have some foils. Foil commons this time. Ooh. It's actually nice that Marit Lage is in here. Does that mean that we have the Dark Depths land in here? That would be cool if we do. Okay. Or somewhere here, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, Everflowing Chalice. That's one of the better budget ramp cards for Commander. And Brainstorm, one of the blue staples for draw. That even I know. Keep this going. Ash Baron. That's actually a decent card again. I think it was reprinted somewhere in... Oh boy. One of the Commander decks, I want to say. So, we have a rare here. Beacon of Unrest. Put target creature 3 and 2 black. Put target artifact or creature from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Or you can nick something from your opponent and then you shuffle it back into the deck. That seems like a decent card. Ooh, Noble Hierarch. Card has been printed a few times, but it's still one of the better mana dorks you can get. Ooh, that's a shiny Bob. I got a shiny Bob. Yay! So even I know that confident. At the beginning of your upkeep, you reveal the top card of your library and you are burned for the CMC and add the cards to your hand. It's essentially additional draw that costs you as much as the card costs. But yeah, the card is amazing. It's a 2 mana 2/1. Card is insane, actually. This one I know is insane. And Breya, Ethereum Shaper. She's a commander. She's actually quite a decent commander. I should be sleeving those. Bear with me, because I have fancy sleeves. Woo! We have fancy sleeves. So let's just sleeve our nice foils. At least I know those are nice. Actually, Noble Hierarch is also good. I should sleeve this one as well. Not sure towards the rest, so, but I know those cards are really, really good. And I probably just put aside something that was also ridiculously good and I just didn't know. I love the ease of those packs opening. So Chromatic Star, I know this one because it let you cycle mana. We have Costly Plunder. I remember that. That's from Ixalan. That's when I got back into Magic. Metallic Rebuke. I think that's from Kaladesh. Cathartic Reunion. Very good black draw spell. Oh, Tronlands. So this is one of the Tronlands. Urza's Mine. If you have Tower and Power Plant, it creates 2 colorless instead of 1. I think Power Plant creates also 2 if you have the Mine and Tower. And tower creates 3 if you have power plant and mine. So turn 3 you have access to 7 colorless mana. Manamorphosis, sorry. Brilliant card in Storm. Clone Shell. And our rares are Rage Reflections. Creatures you control have double strike, but that's expensive enchantment. That's a 6 mana enchantment. And Kuldotha Forge Master. Oh, that's actually an amazing card. Oh, not an amazing, but a good card. You sacrifice 3 artifacts, search your library for any artifact card and put it on the battlefield. So you can sacrifice tokens with him. Or you can sacrifice him and 2 tokens, for example, and things like that. He's a really good card. I think it's a commander, mostly. Topple the statue. That's a War of the Spark, I think. Yes. You tap a permanent if it's an artifact, you destroy it, and then you draw a card. And Hannah Ship's Navigator. 3 mana, return target artifact or enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. That's an alright card. I'm not sure if it's any good, because 3 mana is quite costly. She could be a decent commander, I guess. I mean, it is a foil rare. Let's go down. Let's go down again. A Braid, one of the better removals. Mid Retriever, Supernatural Stamina. Uses Tower. So yeah, I was right. Tower is the one that gives you 3 colorless. I love the artwork on some of those cards. They're like small paintings. That's what Magic is mostly known for. Ooh, nice. Atraxa, Pretis Voice. She's one of the best Super Friends commander, and of course Infect commanders, if you're into that. I'm not a big fan of Infect, but yeah, the fact that she can proliferate. Heartbeat of Spring, 3 mana, whenever player taps a land. Oh, that's the Group Hug card. It's actually a really good card as well, but I'm not sure if it's a valuable card. Some foil common. And another foil common. They're slightly curved. And not much. I need to work out a better setup for this. But yeah. There we go. Let's go through the commons again. Costly Plunder again. Metallic Rebuke. I remember when that card was actually quite decent in standard. Yeah, I was a filthy standard player back then. Right now I don't think I will play. Go some uncommons and rares. Phyrexian Revoker. In this battlefield, choose a non-land card name. Activated abilities of sources with the name can't be activated. Sounds like an amazing side card. Oh yeah, I was supposed to. Ooh, Wrath of God. Thank you. I'll take that. Spell Bomb. It's for eggs. And Tumble Magnet. And this is about to go with 3 charge counters. It's just a common. Oh, a copy token. That's nice. Let me sleeve up more cards. Yeah, Wrath of God being reprinted is an interesting choice. I remember when that was like the sweeper on board. So, quite happy that I got 2 decent foils. But that bulk foil is... Mwah. Cast Down. God. Cast Down got... Actually, Cast Down used to be an uncommon in Dominaria. So it got downgraded, so it can be used in Pauper now. It's actually quite nice. I wonder if Seal Away got the same treatment. Frogify, a nice transform effect. Darksteel Citadel, indestructible land that taps for colorless. It's an artifact land, which is an important bit here. That's not a riot. Meddling Mage, nice. Humans. So as he enters the battlefield, you choose a non-land card name, and spells with the chosen card name can't be cast. So it preemptively stops your opponent if you know what they're going for. And sacrifice a creature, draw cards equal to sacrifice creature's power, then discard 3 cards. It's an interesting enchantment. I can see it in some commander decks. I don't think it's good per se. Speaking of cast down, got the foil cast down here. And Springleaf Drum, whatever that is. Oh, you can tap this and one of your untapped creatures to add 1 mana of any color. It's actually quite nice. Yeah, before I open the next pack, let me go through Unlink Mage. There we go, those are non-foils, those are foils. And those are the cheaper cards. The pile with commons and uncommons is growing higher. And we still have lots of packs. I can't remember how many, I think it's 24 per box, I might be wrong though. Another pack with starting of cast down. Divest was one of the new hand discarding card, fortifies a card. Oh, that's the Prof's Oubliette. So it's a black Journey to Nowhere essentially. When it enters the battlefield, target creature phases out. It's not exiled. It doesn't go to the drop either. And yeah, it's just as long as this is on board, the card doesn't exist. Ad Nauseam. Ooh, that's a nice card. Not sure if it's still worth something, but I know that there is the whole Cascade deck. Oh no, that's not. No, but there was something with Ad Nauseam that let you find the combo pieces and whatnot. I think this is still a decent card. Council's Judgment, what the hell is that? Will of the Council, starting with you, each player votes for a non-one permanent you don't control. Exile each permanent with the most votes or tied for most votes. So essentially you exile 1, right? Because your opponent's not going to vote for something else than the one that you've chosen. So you can essentially targeted removal, exile. And then more foils. So Ad Nauseam is essentially Bob. You cast it and it's Bob until you decide not to Bob anymore. So you can draw as many cards as you want as long as you have life. I think Lich was using that. Might be wrong. Something that you essentially you can't lose, and then you cast that, and then you go off. We have lots of commons again. Oh, that's actually a fancy card. Mana Dog that taps for free, colorless. Okay, Thespian Stage got another reprint. Boo. Tempered Steel. That's an enchantment. Artifact creatures you control get +2/+2. That's an alright aura. Revokes existence, and for a second I thought that there's a second Bob, but it's not. Driver of the Dead. So when he dies, you return. Yeah, you resurrect something, but I don't think it's actually any decent. I have not been counting how many we're in. 5, 9? 9. We're 9 packs in. That means that there is an awful lot left. I have actually not checked how many packs there is. Let's just go through the commons fairly quickly. Expedition map that lets you grab some lands. Most notably Tron lands, and already spoiler, Send Triplets, one of the most amazing commanders. And we got, the hell is that? Brudiclad, Telcher Engineer, creatures you control, creature tokens you control have haste. Okay, that's an interesting one. very organized, and some weird jellyfish. Centriplet's another good commander. Together with Atraxa. Okay, let's go. So, yeah, there's tons of artifacts and artifact hate in this set. It's mostly to, I guess artifact hate is mostly so you actually have a removal in draft. Exploration, you may play an additional light on each of your turn. Decent enchantment. Iron Storm. Remove +1/+1 counter or a charge counter from a permanent you control, and it deals 2 damage to any target. It's a foil Tron land. Yeah, so far we actually didn't got that good. Let's see where we get. We still, I think we're somewhere halfway through, or getting close to halfway through. And yeah, the fact that we're getting 2 rares per pack is amazing. 2 rares, 2 foils, so technically twice the chance of getting something decent. And so the uncommons. Oh, Fulminator Mage. You can sacrifice him to destroy target non-basic land. That's an alright card. What's that? Kemba, Car Regent. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 2/2 white card creature token for each equipment attached. It's a for Voltron, I guess. Okay, so I think I opened 12, and I think that's halfway through. I really like Overgrowing Chalice, but it's mostly a commander card at the moment. I should be able to get my Tron lands though. And finally finish up my Tron. And there we go. Mana Reflection. If you tap a permanent for mana, it reduces twice as much of that mana instead. So this one only works on you. Geth, Lord of the Vault. Intimidate. X and the black, put target artifact or creature card with CMC X from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control tapped. Then that player mills X cards. Damn! That's a really strong commander. And we have some foils. Foil Brainstorm is always nice, although I think there's been a couple of sets already that done that. Just checking. Yeah, I'm past halfway through. So I didn't. Apparently there's 24 packs in a box. Now I know. There we go. Braid. Tron Lance. Driver of the Dead. He looks too similar to Bob in this set. And we got a Filter Land. That's not too bad. Ooh, Strix. Really powerful card. So it's a blue and black, flying Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, you draw a card and it's 1/1. It's an amazing card. I'm not sure if it's amazing enough to be sleeved immediately. I might check the price later on and regret not sleeving it on video, but yeah, I should check the prices before I started opening. Sorry. There we go. Going through the rest of the comments. I really like Disciple of the Vault. Okay, Wall of Ideas. This way. Comes into the battlefield, draw 2 cards. At the beginning of each other player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Okay. At the beginning of your draw step, you draw 2 additional cards. Okay, so there's a lot of draw. That's a good one. Grim Lavamancer, 1 red. Pay a red, tap it, exile 2 cards from your graveyard and just shock someone. So it's infinite shocks. Well, as long as you have cards in a graveyard. That's actually a decent card to have. Yeah, I should sleeve that. slight mess, but okay. Let me take those commons and uncommons. Let me put them to the side for now. Rares and foils are still fine. There we go. That's the pack I'm opening. There we go. There we go. I need to find a better setup for that. Probably I'll lower the camera at some point. For now we have what we have. There's a combo with a vampire hex mage. So yeah, I figured that if we're going to have Dark Depths, we're going to have hex mage in here. So what you do is you play Dark Depths, it gets 10 counters I think, then you play Hex Mage, sacrifice it and remove all the counters from Dark Depths, then sacrifice and you get 22 Indestructible Flyer. And Dark Steel, Galvanizing Blast, so good for artifact decks. Ratchet Bomb, you put charge counter, sacrifice it and destroy each non-land permanent with CMC equal to the number. Okay, so mass removal. Doomed Necromancer, sacrifice Necromancer, return creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So 4 mana for resurrection. And 2 turns really, before you can use that resurrected card unless you want some ETBs or something like that. Cool, so that's 8 packs I think. Let's go. I'm just going to... And we still have some commons and uncommons we haven't seen. The set is absolutely huge. Oh, that's the first power plant we've seen. First Ancient Stirrings, which helps you search for lands in the top of the deck. Oops. Rare. Let's go. Touch Reflection. 4 blue, blue, blue. If you would draw a card, draw 2 cards instead. Okay. Duplicant. Imprint. You may exile target non-token creature. As long as a card exiled with Duplicant is a creature card. Duplicant has the power, toughness and creature type of the last creature card exiled with Duplicant. It's still a shapeshifter. Okay. It's an interesting artifact. Shapeshifter, I guess. I don't think that Duplicant is actually really good. And it removes a creature. It doesn't need to be your creature, so you can actually do something useful with it, but let's go. Commons. Uncommons. Ooh, Lightning Greaves is reprinted. That's really good for Commander. Ooh, Chrome Mox. When it enters the battlefield, you may exile a non-artifact, non-land card from your hand. And yeah, you can. It's a Mox after that. And the Cleric. Stoneforge Mystic, sorry. Nice. So Mystic can search for any of the living weapons, usually living weapons, but for any of the equipment, like the Greaves that we have seen in Commander. And then it can play it on board and equip it very quickly. So it's a strong card. There was a whole meta about it ages ago. I was not playing big time, but I remember it was a huge thing when they finally unbanned Stoneforge Mystic. It's a good thing that it also has a couple of reprints now. It's a good card. Definitely fun card, but it can be abused. Like every fun card can be easily abused. Fatal Push, one of the best removals printed in Excellent, I think. Yeah, because it's a Revolt keyword. No, was Revolt Excellent? No, Revolt was Kaladesh. And Sword of the Meek. So this card used to be absolutely amazing with Orzaware. I'm not sure if that deck is still a thing, but it's still not. Oh boy, yes, we have a big boy Karn. Yes. So card is absolutely ridiculous. Karn is a ridiculous planeswalker. 7 mana, 6 loyalty, +4 target player exiles a card from their hand. For -3, you can exile any permanent, includes lands. And for -14, you restart the game, but you get all the cards that have been exiled with his effect. The thing is that Tron can play that on turn 3, and then you are just sad. That's a card. Expedition map, and yeah. We got a big boy. So yeah, the set is money. Like, you have a lot of cards that are bound to be good. Even if not for yourself, you'll have someone that will be able to that you will be able to sell this to or trade for something that you need. Mine. Ooh, Blood Moon. So one of the cards that's killing any multicolor and combo decks. So non-basic lands are mountains. They're not mountains on top of everything. They just become mountains. They become basic land mountains. And Sneak Attack is also a ridiculous card because you can pay 1 red. You may put a creature card from your hand into the battlefield. It gains haste and it dies at the end of the turn. You can put in blockers, or you can just put in something ridiculously big and cranial plating. God, I know how to say this. An affinity card just makes your artifact absolutely amazing. Here I got another 2 good rares. I didn't got many good foils so far. Again, I got Bob and I got Breya. But I got 2 mythics, and I think they were in the same pack, so 2 mythic foils in the same pack, sign me up. Especially one of them is Bob. And let's go. More lands. Monolith, which has a better card now. No, this is the first round. So Goblin Guide, for goblins, it's like the best 1-drop. 1 mana, 2/2 haste. But whenever it attacks, your opponent, no, rather the defending player reveals the top card of the deck. If it's a land, they get it to hand. It's an alright aggro card. Sharum the Hegemon enters the battlefield. You may return target artifact from a graveyard to the battlefield. Looks like a decent commander. I'm not sure if it's actually good, so goes to the non-sleeve pile. Whereas I know Goblin Guide should be alright card. Should be worth a couple of packs at least. Probably this thing is worth more than Goblin Guide, but Goblin Guide is a card I know. Yeah, sorry. I'm judging it based on what I know. I'm not a very good, or I don't play a lot of Magic at the moment, but I'm getting back into it. So decided to start with the Double Masters because the set looks amazing. Path to Exile. Best white removal I think there is. I think there's also there's another one for 1 blue. We have a Filter Land, and we have Phyrexian Metamorph. What is this? Whenever he enters the battlefield, he enters the battlefield, copy of any artifact or creature on the battlefield, except its artifact in addition to its other types. Okay. And you can play it in any deck, because it has Phyrexian mana, the worst mechanic in game, which, I mean, it lets you cheat out things you shouldn't be able to cheat out. You can play it in any color, because you can pay the Phyrexian mana with either the given color, or with 2 of your life. 2 life for that is actually not a bad deal. So you just get a free drop copy of anything, which can be really really disastrous for your opponent. It's not legendary either, so you can copy some things. Mishra's Factory. I actually didn't notice that. Here we go. Ravenous Trap. Oh, did they reprint traps in here? If your opponent had 3 or more cards put in their graveyard from anywhere this turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay. Yeah, so that's the thing for traps. They have alternative cost that makes them cost 0. So exile all cards from target player's graveyard. Wow, a card is actually I mean, Leyline is better, but the card is good. Glimmer Void, so it's an artifact land. At the end of the turn, if you don't have an artifact, it just gets sacrificed, but it taps for any color. And then we have some foils. Last pack. I actually got 2 foil mythics, and that's that. I didn't got another foil rare or mythic. That's weird. Oh no, I think I got 1 rare. I think it was not very good. Let's go through the last comments. Can we get Wurmcoil Engine foil? Ooh. Blasphemous Act. Oh, this is a commander board wipe essentially. So it's 8 in the red, but it costs 1 less for each creature on the battlefield, and then it deals 13 damage to each creature. It's definitely brilliant commander. Master of Ethereum. It's an affinity card. Essentially, his power and toughness is always equal to number of your artifacts on board, and other artifact creatures you control get +1/+1. And last foil is foil filter land out. I can take that. It's alright. Okay. Will we get something good, or will we get Dockside? That is the question. Is there a way to open this without scissors? Because I don't have scissors. Ooh. It actually opens. Very carefully, because most likely those are going to be the most expensive cards I'm going to get. Maybe beside Bob. Actually, I'm not sure what Bob goes for right now. Okay, there we go. 2 lovely background, clean background, lovely cards, as you can tell. I already love them. Okay, let's see. The first box stopper is going to be Cyclonic Rift. Holy shit! That's an amazing artwork. That's A. B. It's a fucking it's an effing Cyclonic Rift. Wow. That's a nice box stopper. I'm happy with that. And the second one is please be something good, please be something good, please be something good. It's a Fatal Push. I mean, it's alright. A full out Fatal Push is something, it is a box stopper. So, I must say, it was an alright box. I'm not sure if it will pay for itself, but I got a couple of really exciting cards. I got Bob, I got Cyclonic Rift with the extended art, I got Khan Liberated, which is amazing. Got a couple of good commander cards, couple of filter lands. Yeah, I think it was an alright box. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever. Help grow the channel. We're going to be doing lots, maybe not lots, but we're going to be doing openings for all sorts of card games things. We're also having a gameplay for Magic coming in soon. I think it's... I don't want to lie because I don't know when this video is going out actually. But it's going to be soon. So we'll keep you guys posted, and make sure to follow us if you want to see some of our gameplay as well, because we're going to be drafting not this box but this set soon enough. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.
Scott back again here, this time at the end of the video. Thanks again to our sponsors, and I hope you just enjoyed the video. This time I've got to ramble about what's in the description. So we've got our Facebook, our Twitch, our Patreon, our website. It's all down there, as well as the links to our sponsors, any guests or any special credits, and as always our community links are in there also. So our Discord, as well as the Digimon Facebook group and Dragon Ball Facebook group. More may be added in the future. Maybe, I don't know. This is past Scott. Future Scott could do whatever he wants. He's probably not going to do whatever he wants. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you. I hope you have a great day. We'll see you next time.